someone on the live. Let me know where you're watching from. I'm bringing one of the most top Forex traders and millionaire from Uganda, East Africa, because I know most of you people think that we are so far away from escaping the matrix, from making the money, from being able to escape the 9 to 5 jobs and the rat races. Yeah, so the guest that I'm bringing on today is going to be coming on shortly. Is one of the guys that have already made it here in Uganda, as I would say. So let's wait. If you're watching this, if you have any questions about how to make money, how you can make money, whether you're from Africa, whether anywhere you're from, I'm bringing on a guest right now who is already a millionaire, has made money through Forex, has made money, has achieved some of the dreams. You know, for example, like retiring your parents, buying your mom a car, moving out of your country, and using your own money, and not even going to college or school. So if you're watching this, then you're in the right place. Our guest is going to show up very soon. And then if you have any questions, then you can post them in the chat. I'll be reading them. Thank you. Yeah, thank you guys for being here. Our guest is going to show up soon. Yeah, thank you guys for being here. As you know, this channel is all about self-improvement, and you don't want to improve yourself in one area of your life, and that's why today I'm bringing on a guest who is a millionaire, and I would say he has already made it in life, and I will be asking a few questions and talk about his journey and see how he made it, and how we can also try and maybe follow in his footsteps. Yeah, so as we're waiting for August, thank you, Watch Breeze. Yeah, maybe I should start recording my own music, bro. Yeah, thank you guys for being here. My name is Kosi Genesis, and as you know, all this channel is about self-improvement. How can we be better versions of ourselves, and doesn't only stop about going man. Hi, bro. So, repeat the man. Yeah. So hi. So, my guest said he's coming in a few seconds. Like I said, he's a guy who has made, who is already a millionaire. He has established his life, and that's something that we are all looking forward to. You know, like making that call and telling your mom, like, hey, you know what, mom, you no longer have to work that 9 to 5 job. Like, hey, dad, you know what? I bought you a car. I paid off your mortgage. I paid off. You can now go back home and uh, and relax. That's I think that's all. Like people like my age, and if you're watching this, I think that would be some of the most important calls. Like you call your mom, like, hey, mom, the mortgage is paid off. I bought you a new house. I bought a car, and all that stuff. So our guest is coming on soon. He's a millionaire who has already done it. Okay. So let's wait. You can ask any questions if you want. Meanwhile, in the chat, you can say something you want. Or also, where are you watching from, bro? Let me know. Where are you watching from? Oh, India, bro. Thank you from India, man. Sorry, I cannot play your song because I don't know how to play it, bro. Yes, thank you, bro. Welcome, Daniel.
Thank you so much. It's a pleasure having me, bro.
Yeah, let's put this one aside. So I'm happy to
Yeah,
find you, bro. I started like watching your TikToks like maybe like 2 years ago when you started, and your
yeah,
account had not yet gone viral, right?
yeah.
Yeah, and I was wondering, what is this guy trying to do around TikTok?
Oh, yeah.
And
It's a great pleasure, bro. It's a great pleasure meeting you. I got to see some of your work, and
mm,
it's really amazing. You're really doing a big impact. Just a few people are able to do that. So
it,
yeah, it's very inspiring. Thank you so much.
all right. So I think the first question is, who are you and where do you come from?
Well, so I'm called Daniel Ahikirize. I'm Ugandan, but I'm currently in Kenya for a bit of time. Uganda from Western Uganda, Kasese
Mm-hmm.
district. And
Uh,
yeah, so then I do trading. So I do Forex trading. Just not sure. I think just a few people are familiar with trading, but I do Forex trading. And then I also do create YouTube content.
mm.
So yes, please.
So that's basically what you do. So most people would when most people look at like our content, most people usually
Yeah,
think like, oh, people can make money out of forex trading, cryptocurrency trading, and all that stuff.
yeah,
People who are from Europe or like the white guys, and so that's the main part of me trying to have you here in the channel to show people like, oh, you can come from Uganda or wherever you are, whether it's Rwanda, Burundi, or even the
yeah,
smallest country, and, uh, and still be able to make money from your phone.
yeah, yeah. I think that's a very big thing. Getting to show people the possibility, because it's actually so sad that our society still at the moment, like people still don't believe that you can actually be able to say make money, or say
Mm.
do something online and still be able to make money. So I think it's still much of a big deal for the fact that we must still try to spread awareness as much as possible.
Mm.
Yes,
And
please.
so the first question is, I think I had a few questions here. Let me check.
Yeah.
So your journey into trading. Can
Yes,
you
please.
share like what sparked your interest? Because like when I
Yeah.
watched your TikTok, I didn't believe
Yeah.
in trading too because there are a lot of guys who are online. They are saying, "Oh, I made money," but you never know if it's real or fake sometimes. So, what
Yeah.
sparked your interest? to trading?
Well, maybe a quick backstory on how I got into it. So in
Mm,
2018, 2019, I was almost getting with my high school back then, so I needed to find out ways on how to make money. So I was doing a lot
mm,
of online hustles. I'm writing articles for people. I'm doing
mm,
say I'm trying to sell ebooks. Like I was doing a lot of stuff. So
mm,
by then there was crypto stocks, and there's also some other type of trading. It's called binary options and all that, but it's more of gambling. So I first bumped into that, so I'm like, oh, okay, you can actually make money, because I used to do all those other hustles, but the problem was I couldn't get payouts. Like, because I was in Uganda, so you're working, but the only payment options is say PayPal, and say it's
mm,
not allowed in Uganda. So I'm just there where I can actually work, but now I'm not getting paid. So what's the whole purpose? So I get to bump into trading. Now, back then, I used to watch a lot of YouTube, doing a lot of research and stuff. So got to
mm,
find out, about trading. So I'm like, okay, so I can actually make money trading. So at first, obviously, didn't believe it, and
mm,
until I gave it a shot. So started off with my learning. Again, learning was all done, in YouTube and stuff. So
mm,
it took a bit of time, really. It did take a bit of time, but by the end of 2020, I think COVID had actually come in, and a
mm,
lot of people are locked up and they're not working. But now, to me, it was more of a chance to really work hard and figure out stuff. So yeah,
mm.
I was able to really learn a lot. And then okay, just a moment, I can share.
Hey guys, yeah, if you have any questions, yeah, be posting them in the chat, and Daniel will get back to them.
Perfect. So yeah. So okay, I'm on. So yeah, so 2020, 2020. It's actually from 2019, 2020, COVID coming in, and I'm really learning a lot of stuff. Then 2021, now it was time for university. So I was forced to go to university because, I mean, you know how things work. Well, you must go to
Yeah.
university and stuff. So I went to university to do a degree in civil engineering, but
Mm-hmm.
I think by then I was getting diverted from this old system of doing things. So got at
Mm,
school for my first 1 month. I was really doing a lot of trading by then. I wasn't making money consistently, but I was making a bit of money. Say,
mm,
you're making $10, $20, $7. I mean, to me,
mm.
a school student, that was a lot, really. So yeah,
That's a lot of money.
yeah, that was a lot, really. So now at that point, that's when I was, tempted to take the biggest risk I ever taken. So now I'm giving tuition, for school and stuff. Now, I get 50% of the tuition to invest it into my trading account, and then I just had to
Uh-huh.
keep the 50% just for backup if anything bad
Yeah.
or good happens. Yeah, so I
Mm,
just went in out also. I got this money, went off trading. Now, that was early 2021. Because I remember at some point lockdown was I think there was lockdown, not sure, but remember what we had returned back to school. So yeah, went
mm,
left school completely. Now I said, well, I'm not going to start staying alone, figure out a way on how I can make things happen. So I moved out. Now I started off with about $250, and then by the end of the first 2 weeks, I was able to make my first $1,000. And that's I'd
right.
actually left school and I'm now staying alone. Now that was the most
Uh,
interesting part of the story. So back from then, really, the rest is history.
mm,
So by the end of 2021, there was a lot of progress, a lot of good things happening. So 2021, I hit the biggest milestone in my life, and pretty really happy. So it's been a very, very great journey of highs and lows.
yeah, but
Yes.
what sparked your made you be like, I have to make money and then like change my life? Like what's changing?
Well, yeah. So I'm born from an average family. I'm born from an average family in Western Uganda. It's a village, and it's so hard to get the basics from the table. So to me, at that point, I just didn't want to live that life anymore because you know
That
not until you decide to take action and change it, no one is going to. So to me, I think actually, uh, from being say 15 years, 17, that range, I was more skeptical. Like, I used to go to schools with rich kids and stuff. So to me, I just wanted to flip things around, and I did. So it was a must for me.
yeah, and you did. And also what you talked about, taking the risks, bro. That's what they normally say. No risk, no story. Imagine getting half of your tuition and you're in an engineering course, and then you're like, bang, you put it into your account, and then that's
Yeah.
the risk, bro. And I think
Yeah.
don't like
Yeah.
to take risk.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. So,
Yeah. Sorry.
another question could be, could you tell us about your first significant trading success?
Oh yeah.
I-
So when I left school, this is actually the biggest win that I'd ever made. So I was able to trade my $250 to about $1,000 in a span of 2 weeks. Now I'd
oh,
never, like in my life, had ever gotten to touch $1,000. So to me, that was a very, very big win, and it
mm,
kind of opened up possibilities in my mind. Actually, even when I made that money,
mm.
to me, I really understood the pain that was behind it, the risk that I'd taken already. So it wasn't as exciting as that. But in some way, I was really happy that, okay, at least now I made money, big money, actually. Yes,
Yeah, yeah.
please.
So, yeah, I think
Yeah,
there's always this in our lives that can turn around things. And
exactly.
like you say, those moments come by taking a leap of faith sometimes, or just taking a risk it all, and see what comes out. So another question is,
Yeah,
so what trading strategies have you found most effective? Because I think when you are starting maybe in 2021 and now it is
yeah,
2024,
yeah.
what's some?
So for the trading strategy now, to my style of trading, I really keep it a bit basic. So maybe a quick background on how trading is, and so we say sell when the price going up, and I mean sell when the price going down, and then buy when the price
Mm,
going up. So as a trader, your duty is to come to the charts or the markets and determine when the price is going up or down. So my trading strategy is pretty basic, and I've actually had it for like the past 2 years. So I'm just going to come to the charts, see what the price is doing. It's majorly price action. Study the price trend. Is it on an uptrend or a downtrend? Then once I have that
mm.
confirmed, I'm going to now figure out entries. So pretty basic, much of price action, unlike these other traders doing SMC and all that kind of stuff. So yeah,
Okay, yeah. Then what is like? They say that risk management is crucial in trading. So how do you approach that?
well, so for risk management, actually, risk management brings in the difference between trading and gambling, because even in trading, you have two options. So you're either buying or selling. Now, risk management is you understanding how much money you want to risk and how much money you want to make. So it's up to you as a trader. So say Daniel starts off, say, with $100, right, to start trading.
Mm,
So I'm going to know, well, I'm starting trading off with the $100, and what I'm going to do is say I'm going to risk $5 and make 10. It's up to me. So when you're trading
mm,
or on your trading platform, okay, so I'm going to risk $5, and that's it. So it's fixed. So you have $5
mm,
at risk, but you want to make, say, $10 in return. So that means you're risking one to make two. So risk management in
mm,
trading is very, very crucial. And like I mentioned early, it brings in the difference between trading and gambling. Traders who never take risk management important are gamblers.
Ah,
Yes,
so that's what brings about gamblers and real traders.
exactly.
Okay, so another question is what's kind of like your daily routine? Because people would be wondering, since is it
Yeah.
all about making every day, or do you have other things that you do outside making money?
Yeah, so our daily routine, a day to day life. So up, say up, then I often pre-plan the day early before the night before, then wake
Mm,
up, go to the gym. After the gym, come trading. I trade
mm,
from around say 11 up to around 2, up to say this time. So I'm trading.
mm,
Once I'm done with trading, just get on a few meetings. I have other guys that I work with, so we get on a bit of meetings. Then once that's done, oh, my day is done. So more often enough in the evenings, say maybe drive out, or generally it's just more of getting to move out and all that. Yeah,
yeah, exactly. Which sounds
yeah.
interesting. And losses are part of trading, and also
Mm-hmm.
losses are. How do you normally handle losses?
So it's most importantly, it's for you as a trader to understand that losses are part of trading. Now, that's a very big problem for most people who come into trading. They think, okay, so I'm into trading. I think I need to make a lot of money the first day, or maybe because I
Mm,
saw Daniel, making a lot of money, or Genesis making a lot of money. So people come in and they want to make big money. So at the end of the day, the expectations are actually not, they never come true. So we who have actually been in, or even any trader who looks at it in a long run, gets to understand that, well, losses are part of trading, and you exactly know that, well, I'm going to risk this and make this.
mm,
So for the fact that you have a risk, it means it's put there. It means at any point you could actually lose that. So you understand that losses are part of trading just like any other business. So you won't even
mm.
have that fear. It's so funny actually that even when you fear them the most, it's even when they distract
They
you
have.
the most. Exact.
Mm,
So you just get to understand that, well, losses are part of trading, and this is what I'm going to do to minimize my losses generally.
yeah, and
Yeah.
so, what tools and resources do you rely on mostly? Because if you're like someone from Africa, feel, how do you have a smartphone? Do you have a laptop? Do you have
Yeah.
like what do you trading?
Well, it's a phone, a smartphone with proper internet. If you have a laptop,
Mm,
better, but a phone is very, very crucial. So when you have your phone and a clear internet, then it's all good. So you may just have to install the trading platforms, or get
mm,
an account, a trading account, and you're all good. So it's all on your phone or your laptop if you do. Yeah.
ex- uh,
Yes, please.
where do you see the future of trading heading? Mostly like on the African part, because I think
Yeah.
mostly the European into it.
Yeah. I think for Africa, we are just in the baby steps. We are just starting off. I think people who start trading now are going to be, say, the pioneers of trading in Africa or East
Mm,
Africa. So we are just starting off. Like, if someone can start trading now, they're well off. Because I look at it in, say, not even 10 years, say 5 years from now, we're going to have a
mm,
lot of young millionaires. I've seen it happen already. Now I can imagine, say, 5 years from now, we're going to like have a lot of young millionaires, a
mm,
lot of young people driving in these cities, and like, it's going to be so, so, so big. Because even, by the way, you can also see that the world is changing a lot. People getting to the online way of doing things, shopping, stuff and stuff. So all these industries that have to do with online and all that, it's like 5 years from now, it's going to be a very, very big thing. So to anyone out there, really, and you would think of starting to trade, I mean, this is the right time. The earlier the better. If you can start now, probably a year from now, you're going to be way better. Yes.
mm. The So anyway, so these were just some normal questions, but now
Yes.
uh, what have are you a millionaire already? That's like one of the biggest questions people are usually
Yeah.
like interested.
Yeah.
You're a
Well,
millionaire.
I've actually made. Yes, please. I've actually made a lot of money in trading, and
Mm.
it has given me a lot of opportunities, options, chances. So pretty interesting, really.
And
Yeah.
so another I'm going to talk about is risks. If someone is watching your story right now and
Yeah.
is like, should I follow my dreams or should I still go to school and do like maybe what my parents want? Like, what was that kind of intuition that made you think
Yeah.
that I'm paid half of my tuition and still
Yeah.
trust yourself that you would make it back?
Yeah. By the way, that's a very, very good question. And it's, wow, it's very good and so deep in the
Mm,
current generation and all that. So I think, firstly, I'm personally not against formal education or school or the school system.
mm,
I'm not, though I decided to drop out. Because if at all, if we all become entrepreneurs, then who's going to become the doctor or the engineer, or you know? So to me, I think follow your dreams. Now, if I want to become an entrepreneur or if I want to become a millionaire, in any way, like actually say, let me relate with myself at first with what came into my mind. So to me,
mm,
with all the responsibilities that I knew I was supposed to fulfill, all the good life that I wanted to live, all the good things that I wanted to do, I sat down and I had to evaluate. So if I become an engineer, am I going to be able to live my dreams? And surely to me, the answer was no. So I was like, okay, I'm going to take a different route. So it's, what are your dreams, right? What exactly do you want to live like, or what do you want to do? So just follow your dreams and yeah, get things happening. Someone can still stay in school because they want to become a doctor, and that's a very good thing, because we still need doctors, we need engineers, we need, I don't know, like, only that actually that's a problem too for the current, internet world, and everyone wants to
mm.
become an entrepreneur or so yeah. So it's just all about you understanding what exactly your goals and dreams are, and just follow that really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So because is I just also graduated last year from law school,
Wow.
and
Yeah.
most people normally I also do video editing for some company like in South Africa, and I work with
Yeah.
some lawyers, some law firm from New York, and
Yeah.
I usually tell people that maybe you can do it all. Sometimes you
Yeah.
don't have to use school like an excuse. When you ask most people, "What are you doing?" most of them are like, "Oh, I'm just a student." And so the question I'm coming into is, do you think I could still go to school or go to high school and still do some trading aside and still be able to make it?
Exact. Yeah, yeah. Actually, what you said is very, very big. Yeah, you can actually do both. Very important. At some point, I would say, well, if I had, I don't know, if that was an option to me by then, I would, because you can still do both at a go. I think it's just all about the mindset and how you kind of approach something. Like, how badly do you want something? Because I might want to make money, but I still want to become, say, an engineer or a lawyer. So you can actually do both. You just know, okay, I'm going to have this time for trading, or say my business or anything, then I have this time for school. But it's very, very possible to do both. And I would say it's the best option. It's the best option.
Mm,
In such a case, you're hitting two birds with one stone. So, I mean, you're winning.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, you really. And
Yeah.
so most people when they are watching you and they hear like you're a millionaire, you're changing other
Yeah.
people's life.
Yeah.
Someone would say want to be like, if I reach at Daniel's level, then I would be done. But
Yeah.
what are your next goals ahead? What are your plans ahead? What are your big
Yeah.
plans?
Well, the more you keep growing, your purpose also keeps, growing bigger. So, say by the time I started, I was like, oh well, if I can make, say, I don't know, five hundred
Mm,
thousand, then I'll be good. Or if I
yeah.
can buy cars, I'll be good. Or if I can teach, say, 50 people, 100 people to trade, then I'll be good. But it feels like, even for the fact that I've hit all those goals, now more keep coming up. So at the moment, really, I look at impacting many people's lives, as many as possible, as many people as I can reach, show them how exactly things must be done, and generally create a positive impact to the world. And because to me, I feel like that's my purpose at the moment. Yeah.
Yeah, so you feel like is creating a positive impact in the world.
Yeah, through what I do.
Exactly. Yeah, you have already
Yeah.
created a positive. That's why, like, it is interesting
Yeah.
to see. Oh, but he's from Western Uganda. He's making money. He came from this,
Yeah.
and that.
Yeah.
And so another question is,
Mm.
like, who inspired you? Who showed you trading? How did you
Um,
find
uh,
out?
Now, long story. So I can't really specifically target one
Yeah.
person, because I'd also say, because back then on my Instagram, I used to get, those people, actually, even up to now, those things still happen. People who reach out with scams and, but in the name of
Mm,
Forex and stuff. So I was really so skeptical. I'm like, okay, so why is it that many people are reaching out to me? So even actually,
mm,
the funny thing is, by then, I hadn't watched anyone about Forex. I hadn't seen any Forex trader. So I'm like, okay, I'm
mm,
going to research. Now, when I got researching, so I got to bump into some South African trader, pretty young by then, and he was successful. So I'm like, okay, this is my way now. I'm not going anywhere. So it kind of now sparked my interest. Okay, so it's actually possible. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to do this now. So yeah,
Okay. So
yeah,
another question is, uh,
yes, please.
what what advice would you give, like, to someone who is thinking about getting into trading, or even still contemplating, should I jump out of school, should I keep on,
Yeah.
what would?
Starting off with school, I think it's a good idea to handle both. Stay in school, but do something on the side, or learn a new idea. I was actually
Mm,
interacting with someone the previous day. So this person has been in school doing economics, something to do with economics. But then
mm,
this person knows how to code. This person knows how to do marketing, email marketing, and
mm,
you can imagine. So it's a better idea to stay in school, but please learn something on the side as much as you can, because I mean, that's how things are. The more valuable you are, the more value you can put out to people, the more you're going, to become better and big. Then someone looking at starting trading, well, it's the best step to take now, because trading, I would surely relate with my story and how I've been able to progress. At least I should be a testimony that it's your time to start trading. So all in all,
yeah.
you must approach trading realistically, not as a get rich quick scheme. I wouldn't want to promise and say, you're going to make your first,
Mm,
$1,000 tomorrow because you started trading. No. So approach trading realistically and know your targets, your goals, how much money do you want to make, and understand it does take time. So to me, it took 2 years because I was doing self learning. I taught
mm,
myself most of those things. But if, say, you had a mentor or you learned from someone who has actually been trading, it's even easier and
mm,
faster. So generally, approach trading with a bit much of a realistic mindset. Understand that it's a career, just like any
mm.
other businesses. It's also a business, and generally, and at the end of the day, it pays off.
Yeah. So also, as we are coming to the conclusion of this,
Yeah.
another question, like, where can, like, people find you, that people that want to be like you, because I would feel more, I think, safe and secure being mentored by someone like you
Oh
than
yeah.
someone from Europe or someone from somewhere else.
Oh, yeah. Well, maybe on social media, but we actually also have a physical office in Kampala. For people in
Mm,
Uganda, Kampala, we do have a physical trading office in Kampala. So you can actually
mm,
go check out the details or you can actually check out Forex Bulls on Instagram, Twitter. or TikTok, then you'd get all the details there. But we do have a physical training office. It's actually so amazing because we get to have many guys in, very new, like beginner traders, no idea, and you're getting someone from zero to making money. It's the most interesting part so far. So yeah, you can actually join us anytime once you're in say in Uganda. We also have online mentorship, forexbullsacademy.com. And yeah, pretty interesting. It's better to learn from a mentor. That's the biggest thing I've learned so far. Yeah.
Yeah. So do you think if you had the mentor, it wouldn't have taken you like 2 years that it took you?
100%. 100. Even the funny thing is, making my first big money was after I got a mentor. Now, all the theoretical part was all self learned. I used to watch a lot of YouTube videos because everything is on YouTube. Then I also there's a site, it's called Baby Pips. It's free information. So I learned all those things off for free. But I wasn't making
Mm.
money. I would make money, but then lose it at the end of the day. Not until I got a mentor to help me out with the psychological part of trading, that's when I started making my money. So, actually, at the moment, I would say if you learn from someone, it's even going to be faster because we have had people start trading by the end of the first 4 months or 5 months, and someone is making money already. So, pretty interesting.
Yeah. So finally, most
Yeah, yeah,
people like me, we normally wish or someday to make these calls, like calling your mom, like, "Hey mom, I bought you a car. Hey mom, I've
yeah,
paid off the
yeah,
mortgage. You can retire, go back home and retire."
yeah,
And it's one of the things that still motivate me, being able to.
yeah.
Some people, oh, I'm not motivated, but bro, remember your parents are still working, so how can you say you're not
Mm-hmm.
motivated?
Mm-hmm.
So
True,
have you
true.
those calls?
So I've done those, bro. I've done those already. Last year, April last year, I bought my mama
Mm.
car, and like this, to me was the most, I don't know, like the most fulfilling part to my life by then, because
Mm.
I mean, like, okay, that was the most fulfilling part. So we delivered it home, okay, as a surprise, and that excitement and all that. And I've really done a lot. Retired my mom. There's obviously always more that you can do for them. Take them on a vacation, do this and that. So all the good things just keep incoming, aligning, and all that. So yeah,
Also, yeah, why did you move to from Uganda to Kenya? People would also
yeah.
wonder.
Kenya, I just love Kenya really. At the moment, Kenya is very good. The people, the city, Nairobi is actually so vibrant. Happy people, the work ethic is top notch here. People really work. Um, yeah, generally. So I'm in Kenya. I'm actually always on the move. I'm in Kenya. I'm in Uganda. I'm in Dubai. So I'm always on the move. So yeah, Kenya is actually a good country. It's a good country, and yeah, you can actually also come and visit Kenya. Yeah,
Yeah, sure.
sure.
Yeah, we'll keep in
Yeah,
touch. So, where can people find you? Your social media accounts
yeah.
and all.
So you can go check out on Instagram VDollar VIDollar, then UG, pretty complicated, or Daniel Ahikirize. Or on YouTube too, you can watch a lot of educational content about trading. Then my journey generally, self improvement and all that. So yeah,
Yeah, yeah. Thank you so much. And if you're watching this, if you're
mm,
looking for another YouTube channel that has free content, free sources,
mm.
and last time I saw you were doing a video about live trading. I think that is so interesting, showing people how you make your money live,
Live,
and
yeah,
uh,
mhm.
and being able to do it for free.
Yeah, yeah. So sure,
So
you can check it out really.
uh, yeah, finally, what's your advice? And it doesn't have to be related to like trading, but your life
Yeah.
advice as someone who is watching this
Um,
one.
yeah. So I have a phrase. Um, Once you get in, there's no looking back. So for whatever you're doing, once you're in, there's no looking back. Not until you hit the results. Most people tend to neglect the fact that results come through hard work. People look
Mm,
at other successful people and they think it's luck, but it's not luck. There's hard work behind those. And then the last other phrase that I do have is less talk, more action. Just do the less
mm,
talking. Let the actions do the talking. So
mm.
for anything that you're embarking on, I don't know whether it's trading, whether it's business, whether it's school, less talk, more action. At the end of the day, the actions do the talking. Sure.
Exactly. That's it.
Yeah.
Thank you for being here today, and thank
Been
you
a
for your
great
time.
pleasure, bro. Mm-hmm.
All right, we'll be in touch more again, and I will link
Sure.
everything, your YouTube, your IG, everything, so people can know where to find you.
All right, perfect. Thank you so much for having me.
All right, bro. Have a nice day.
All right, you too. Shush up.
Sure.
Okay.
All right, guys. That was Daniel, and yeah, so he has been doing trading for about 2 years. He quit school, and today it was an opportunity to have him here, bro. And I'm not into trading, but the company I work for is into cryptocurrency trading and DeFi. So I'm also jumping into that. And if you're watching this, I hope this can be an encouragement because Daniel is not above 24. He's not yet even 24 years. And he comes from the same part of Ghana that I come from, comes from the village, and I has been able to make it to retire the mom, buy a car. He has lots of cars, being able to travel whenever you want. So that's kind of like the thing of being able to escape the matrix, bro. And doesn't matter wherever you come from, whether it's Africa, whether it's some parts of deep parts of Europe. I think if you really decide to embark on this journey, at the end of the day, it is going to be worth it. Thank you for watching. And you can also add me on Instagram at Kwasa Genesis. Join our Discord server, which is all about self improvement. Other than that, have a nice day, have a great night, have a great evening, wherever you're watching from. Thank you.